There can only be one winner. Let's do this on the ice tonight. Jake Sabalski, Ray Thrall, ready for puck action. And we are about set to drop the puck tonight. Puck is dropped and we are underway. Drives to the sweet spot. And he goes back to regroup. Nice feed. The Admirals have it against the wall. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Manages to hang on. A spirited battle along the boards for the puck. Grabs it in his own end. A little burst to the offensive zone. We're still in the early stages of this period. Still scoreless in this one. Draisaitl's gained possession and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. Takes the feed. Grabs the puck at center. Right side set up ahead into the middle of the ice. Oh, and that's poked away in the offensive zone by Cadet. The Marlies will play it from the defensive zone. And he slides it quickly to Cadet. Errant pass, and they can't connect. And some good footwork to kick it away. The Marlies have it now. The Admirals scoop it up along the boards. Moves it to the middle. And a new pass. It's a contact sport, people. There's proof right there. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Sends it in on the attack. Takes the pass as he banks it off the wall. Picked up along the boards by Macklin. Moves into the slot. You'll need more than that to beat him. Harambe's lugging the puck. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Grabs the puck. The Marlies move it ahead. And that pass doesn't go. Puts it on net. And that's stopped by the goaltender using his head this time. Takes the feed at the point. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Big save in front.
Yeah, it's in a dangerous spot. He makes a good save here. Oh, that's going to be a penalty. They're going to have to call that.
We got a stoppage. Let's get the call.
This is always a fine line penalty. You're allowed a little interference, just not that much.
Man advantage unit is set.
Pretty good chance here to break a scoreless game. The first power play of the game gets your best guys on the ice.
The Admirals take possession off the faceoff. Puck behind the net. Slides it over to Honka. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Oh, he had the right idea but couldn't make that play with the pass. Taken along the wall by Honka. And he had the answer on that one. Steps inside the line. Too much congestion in front. Lugs the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. And somehow he hangs on. Goes right to the crease. Couldn't make the connection on the play. With the stop. The Marlies get a hold of the puck along the boards. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Burt. Shot! Too much traffic in the lane. My goodness, they are really starting to dial up the pressure here now. Tremendous magical passing performance here. Novak's ready for the draw on this man advantage. The The Admirals get a hold of the puck in their own end.
Granlund's up and ready to join the play.
Oh, and that's poked away in the offensive zone by Macklin. Granlund's teammates kill off the penalty.
Well, no goal on that power play. They were able to move the puck around, and I guess at times it looked dangerous, but just nothing really going on the power play. They let that one slip through their fingers.
Great save from in tight. Slides it back to the blue line. Stopped by the goaltender. The Marlies will play it in their own end. Through center along the wing. There's the whistle. We got an offside.
That stoppage came just at the right time for them. They look like they're starting to slow down, not being able to keep up to the offensive team.
Cadet's initial first touch on the puck can settle it down so he can maintain possession to make a play, guys. That's his magnetic zone ability, and it helps him keep things going for his squad.
And he regains control of the puck. And he takes the feed. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. And he makes the save. Here's an offensive chance. Grabbed along the boards by Cadet. Angles it over to Afanasayev. There's the whistle. Offside is the call. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. Still looking for our first goal. The Admirals win possession here in the open ice. Handles the puck at the point. Stopped by the goaltender. Healy's picking up steam.
Oh, and down he goes on the ice. Oh, he thought there was room. Obviously, there was none.
Nice feed at center, moves up ahead now. The Marlies get a hold of the puck in their own end. They're looking to make something happen through the neutral zone now. Drives to the paint. Slides it across to Draisaitl. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Picked up along the wall by Schneider. Healy's gaining momentum. Passes it to Regan. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Moves it quickly over to Healy. Now a quick pass to McEwen. Passes the puck over to Novak. Here they come on the attack. Cuts to the front, and she misses that.
James, we've talked about this a lot, the need to get the first goal, but also you've got to hit the net on your scoring chances. You just don't get many that are this good.
Good fight for the puck along the boards. Scooped up along the wall by Granlund. Moves it to Honka. Sent into the offensive zone. The Marlies gain possession. Moves the puck to Healy. Up along the wing.
Oh, he laid a solid hit on him there. He was waiting for him and laid the shoulder right into him.
That might loosen a few of the chompers on that play. 3-on-1, and here they come on the attack. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. Cadet's going to smother it to get a whistle.
Can get dangerous if nobody's in control of the puck.
Past the midway mark of the frame, James and Ray with you tonight. The game is still scoreless. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Wrist shot from the slot. No room for that one to get through. Slides the pass over to Macklin. Handles the puck. Nice feed from the left side up the middle. Denies him with the pad. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. And the centers glide towards the dot here as we face off set to go. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. Sends the pass over. That's off a stick. Stays with it. Takes possession. From one point man to another. How did he stop that one?
Dead center, excellent save.
Offense's own face-off, and he wins the draw. She handles the pass. The Marlies look to start the transition game. Along the half wall with the puck. And he slides it quickly to Draisaitl. Hangs onto the puck. The Marlies take possession here in the open ice. Oh, and they probably want a redo on that. Draisaitl's taking it from his own end. And a little body contact on that play. And it's a quick pass to Knott. The Marlies move to the offensive zone. Slides the puck over. Draisaitl's got it in the offensive zone. And now he moves it quickly to Knott. And he sends it across to Burke. Takes the feed. Gravel's got the puck in his own zone. Oh, did he drop a thunderous hit there? Knott's got it along the boards. Pass broken up. Sends the pass down low. Quick pass to Schneider. Here he is with the backhander. And that was a good heads-up read to make that save. There's another consecutive save. Late goings of this period. Still no score in this one. The Admirals win it in the defensive zone. Harambe's gained the line and on the attack. Quick feed to Corin. And the puck departs the zone. She takes the feed. Pass across to Harambe. The Marlies gain possession along the wall. Can't make it work. Here's a short pass to Smith. Can't find his man. Along the right side into the offensive zone. Oh, if that's horseshoes, you'd be ringing it up.
Yeah, but we're not playing that, James. What we need is a puck on the net, man.
Takes the feed at the back end. Moves it quickly over to Regan. Beautiful block shot by the defender.
Harambe's got a great ability to hang in the play. Like that last one, James, he looked like after he stumbled, he was out of the play. Yet he gets himself back in position to get a pretty good chance on goal.
Officials have got both teams ready, and it looks like play is set to resume here. And they take possession. Nice job tangling him up on the draw. Broken up with a stick. Still has possession. The Marlies get a hold of the puck. Gaining momentum along the wing. That pass doesn't go. Oh, they couldn't connect on the play. Moves the puck. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. She handles the feed. Puck grab by Cadet. The Marlies play it along the boards. Takes a shot. And with just seconds to spare, they get a goal here to close things out.
You got to look at it from both ways. That's a real kick in the pants for the team that gave up the goal. But what a boost of energy for them to score this late in the period.
Puck is dropped and we are back underway.
Number 91, assisted by number 7, and number 95. Time of the goal, 19 minutes, 51 seconds.
There's the horn to conclude period number 1, and Ray Ferraro's already off to grab his intermission hot dog. We'll be back in just a moment.
In the entire country to use 100% renewable energy. Drop your plastic cups, bottles, and clean paper products in the Plain Clean recycling bins located throughout the arena. Thank you for joining us in a campaign to save energy and keep our city clean.
teams back on the ice after the first intermission. Ray Ferraro, James Cybulski ready to bring you the call for period number 2. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. Ray, you're between the benches. How did you see things after that first period?
With some 1-0 games that are really boring, this isn't it. I mean, there's chances all over the place. The goalies have been fantastic. I think if one creaks in here, the door will open.
Lots of time left in this period. 1-0 the score. Draisaitl's won the draw, and they'll look to set up. Takes that pass back at the point. And that's blocked. Across the line and on the attack. Snaps it on net. Fantastic save.
He tracks his puck perfectly to get himself into position.
Scores! Jumps on his own rebound and tucks it in. The Marlies have gone up by 2 here in this second period.
Really like the way they've gone about their business. They haven't lost any of their aggressiveness. They've still stayed and tried to forecheck. I like it, and they've deserved this 2-goal lead.
Nice dish from the left wing. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Up the neutral zone now. Great read with the stick. And he takes the pass. Scrum along the boards. Tremendous hit into the boards, and that's a finishing play. Centering pass, and he shuts down. He puts it in the back of the net. The Admirals seem to have new life here as they get back to center.
Pretty easy to tell from where I'm standing, James. The bench erupted when the goal went in the net. Now they're only down by 1.
From the left side, takes it at center. The Marlies gain control of the puck against the wall. And that banks off a stick. His reflexes on display tonight. Here he is on the backhand. Big stop by the goaltender right in front.
Really good positioning as he makes the stop from in tight.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The Admirals make their way back into the face-off circle, still in search of another goal. The Marlies take possession off the face-off. Comes up with the stop as he got a piece of the blocker on it. Centering feed. Oh, up the side of the net. And he slides it quickly to Harambe. Coming down the left wing and into the zone. Sends the pass in front. What a chance, but they can't connect. Brings the puck into the offensive end now. He looks deep to Kamal. Moves it to the middle. And that doesn't connect. Can't get it to go. And he came up with a solid stop on that play. Chance in front. Oh, they couldn't complete that. Moves it to Smith. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
He's sharp on this one. Out on top of the crease aggressively to make the save.
Quick pass to Honka. And now it's grabbed by Smith. And that's broken up. From center they get into the attacking area. Into the corner now. Keeps possession. Quick feed to Novak. Moves the puck down low. And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. Here's a pass in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. Takes it and looks ahead. Puck scooped up by Healy. Here's a short pass to Smith. The transition game now into full effect as they move across the blue line. Picked up along the boards by McEwen. Moves it quickly over to Burke. Oh, what a chance, and it goes sideways. And it's freed up over to his teammate with a nice kick pass. Moves it to Burke. Moves it around along the half wall. Taken by Knott. Lets it rip. Nothing. Comes up with a monster save in front.
Now, this is a good save here, James. I mean, he's got to read the play to get into position to make this stop. A difficult one from the slot.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame. It's 2-1. The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. Takes the feed at center. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Slick feed. From the left side, they gain the zone. The Admirals have it against the wall. Oh, and a nice play to free up the puck there. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. From his own end, he picks up the puck. Tried to connect the pass, but it doesn't go. Nice pass. Looking to set up offensively. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. And it's kicked away. Picks up the puck in his own end. Nice zone entry from the left. Centers are lined up, and we are ready to resume. And with the two tied up off the face-off, a great read to grab possession of the puck. Quick pass to Granlund. Puck battle along the boards. Kind of lost control for a second there, but regains possession. Long lead pass into the neutral zone. From the slot, wrist shot. Shuts it down with the paddle. What a stop.
Had to be sharp. That's a grade A chance.
Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Handles the pass. And he takes the feed. Moves the puck along the half wall. There's the whistle stopping the play and allow him to get off the ice and get a much-needed breather here.
He took a pretty solid jolt there, James. We're going to have to check in on him in a second. Macklin's heading down the tunnel accompanied by the training staff. Looks like some kind of arm injury.
That could be costly. We'll wait to see what sort of update we'll get from the team's media department. The Admirals win the draw here in the neutral zone. Takes the pass, and he makes the save. Cadet's going to bounce on it, and he'll take the whistle.
He's usually a pretty conservative goaltender anyway, and so the opportunity to kill the play, he's going to take it.
More than half the period left to play. It's a 2-1 hockey game. Receives the pass. Can't get it to go. Let's see what the officials are calling.
Well, their lead now depends on their penalty killers as they're shorthanded after that penalty.
Biggest strength is his rebound control, guys. We call that his sponge zone ability, and he limits those secondary chances by absorbing the initial shot.
Taken along the wall by Cadet. And manages to clear the zone. Trying to get something going here with this man advantage as they start from their own end. Takes the feed. The Admirals pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. And now it's grabbed by Cadet. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. And manages to clear the zone. The Admirals have it behind the net. Now over to Granlund. Can't make the connection on the pass. Sends a pass over. And that pass doesn't go. Now a quick pass to Granlund. Sends it to the middle. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Cadets on top of that one for a whistle.
Little bit of traffic starting to form around the net.
Draisaitl's a warrior, and he knows the importance of sticking with it when the team is down, guys. Look to him to try to use his zone ability to spark.
Hammers it! Big-time save on a big-time shot! The Admirals going to work on offense. Pokes it away in his own end. Quick feed to Harambe. Couldn't find the intended target. They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. The Admirals don't have time on their side with this power play running out. Missed opportunity by the power play unit as they failed to execute, still trailing by 1. Oh, and that's got the crowd buzzing after that stop. Under siege and finally grabs that one and covers up for...
Not going to be able to return to the game. Just got word from the PR department. He's out for the night.
All right, thanks very much for the update, Mr. Ferraro, and we'll see how things are impacted here with the line juggling going forward. Moves it quickly over to Healy. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Reaches out and uses the stick. From off the wall and onto his stick. And now he tries to get it across to Draisaitl. Denies him with the pad. McEwen's got it along the boards. Whacks it into the offensive zone. The Admirals will play it in their own end. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Sends the pass in front. And that's gobbled up, and we'll get a whistle for a face-off. James and Ray with you tonight. More than half the period has been played. We've got a 2-1 game. Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. And he was ready for that one. Cadet's going to hang on to that one for a whistle.
Quickly on top of that, James. He needed a cover there.
Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Takes a bump, but hangs on to the puck. Here's a chance, fires the wrist shot. Denies the shooter on that play. Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. Gross has got it in the defensive end. Slides the puck into the offensive zone. Here's a short pass to Kamal. Oh, he had the right idea, but couldn't make that play with the pass. Cadet's going to slow things down and up for the whistle.
Well, you got to kill the play eventually. That way everyone can get reorganized.
Comes in off the wing as both centers were tied up on the draw. Through center along the wing. Grabs it in his own end. Here in the late goings of the period, the Marlies are clinging to a 2-1 lead. The Admirals win the draw. And he takes the dish. A spirited battle along the boards for the puck. Quick feed down low. And that's a great heads-up play by Afanasayev.
The Marlies have really done a nice job without the puck. Good position, good stick position as they steal the puck in a game that's not spreading out at all.
And he was locked in on that save as play continues.
Oh, James, that's close. I thought this was in. I thought the forward was going to be able to get to the post first, but he's not. That's a really strong save.
No room right there. Both teams are set. We'll drop the puck here. Draisaitl's got the puck, and they'll go on the attack. Puts it in deep. The Admirals have it behind the cage. Puck picked up by Cadet. Moves it to Knott. Across the line from center. Keeps hold of the puck. Here's a chance. Just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Wow. They take possession as he locks them up off the faceoff. Shot! Big time stop!
Cadet's not had many moments to breathe tonight. He's faced a heck of a lot of dangerous chances. Been busy from almost a opening draw for the puck, and he's given his team a chance to win.
Carries it across the line. Here's a shot. Turned aside with the glove by Cadet. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Getting into the later stages of this period, it's a 2-1 game. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Cadet's going to cover it up and get a whistle.
Even with the traffic starting to close in, he had to grab that when he did.
Novak's won a big draw on their own end. Good battle along the boards for the puck. Grabbed along the boards by Novak. And he slides it quickly to Gravel. And it's a quick pass to Novak. The Admirals take possession in the defensive end. They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. Picked off by Smith. Dishes it to Novak. Couldn't make the connection on the play. Under a minute to go here inside the second period. And the puck's knocked loose. Centering feed. He scores! What an opportunity and delivers! The Admirals got new life on the bench. You can see it as they even things up in the late stages.
Scored. Really a lot of excitement. Now the game is tied as we have just a few minutes left in this middle frame.
And the puck dies with the trapper save. Cadet's going to cover up the puck here for a whistle.
He makes a safe play and kills the play before any other damage can be done.
Officials are set. Players seem ready. We're ready to get this thing back underway. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Moves it up. Here's a shot. Great stop by the goaltender off the glove. Big time stop there. And there's the horn bringing the second period to an end. All right, they say 3 is the magic number. Period number 3 is coming up next.
All team jerseys are 15% off regular price with the presentation of your ticket stub. Get yours before they're all gone.
Time to drop the puck here in period number 3. And we are underway here in the third, still evened up. Will we see that go-ahead goal here? Oh, they probably want a redo on that. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. Good fight for the puck along the boards. And the puck's booted away. Quick pass to Cadet. And a nice poke check inside the neutral zone. The Marlies get a hold of the puck along the boards. Across the line. Makes his presence known on the ice. And now he angles it across to Draisaitl. The Marlies gain possession in their own end. Gives him a tap with the stick, and the referees don't like it. And the officials will pass the sentence here. The Marlies are getting penalized for slashing. Time for the power play unit to get back to work.
Power plays are going to go up and down. You're going to be successful some nights and others not so much. This is a great opportunity for them right now. The power play is here, and they've got to capitalize.
There's the whistle as the puck goes out of play. They'll get set to drop the puck as this power play continues. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. The Marlies have it now. And they send it down the ice. From their own end, trying to kickstart this power play. Slides the puck over to Harambe. From the neutral zone now. Here's a chance. High save. He's on it tonight. Cadet's going to cover it up. He's been busy tonight, Ray.
And been good. A lot of times you get busy and worn down. I think that's why you jump on it, freeze it in a close game.
Still early on in this frame, James and Ray with you. So glad you could join us. We got a tie game. He grabs the puck here at the point. Too many bodies in the way. Taken down, and the officials caught it. Here comes the sentence.
That's an easy one, James. That's a trip every time.
A little 4-on-4 coming up here.
We always talk about whether face-offs are important or not, James. 4-on-4 they are. You want that initial possession.
Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Shuts them down.
Goalies are always trying to get better at this. Making the save, but getting the rebound into the corner.
Fires it. Into the back of the net.
Just the corner of an inch keeps that puck out. If it hits the post more directly, it stays out. And you're a shooter. That's a great sound.
Centers get set as they're ready to drop the puck again. Puck is dropped and play resumes. The Admirals looking against the half wall. From the place 99 made famous. He was totally locked in on that play. The Marlies move the puck in the defensive zone. Quick feed to Gross. The Marlies will have a chance to go to work here on the man advantage after the penalty expired. And we'll get a face-off after the offside call. Power play set to roll on as the centers get ready for the face-off. The Marlies get a hold of the puck off the draw. Takes a shot, and he comes up with a huge stop. The Admirals will play it from the defensive zone. Puck grab by Gross. And he'll take a step back here deep inside his own zone. Right of the gut into the offensive end. Big save. Picked up along the wall by Afanasayev. And that pass can't connect. The Marlies can't convert on the power play. Both sides are back to even strength.
Well, not much they're going to be able to do about that. The power play failed. Now they go back to even strength.
And he makes the save on that play. And look at this. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here. And they'll end all that pressure as they clear the zone. Sends it down low. A chance in front. And that's stopped. Cadets on top of that for the whistle.
Pretty quickly on top of it to kill the play.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. Just one goal separating these two teams as we sit with a 3-2 lead. The frozen biscuits dropped and we are back underway here. Handles the puck. The Marlies take over on possession. Puck scooped up by Schneider. Sends it out front. And that caroms off a twig in front of the net. The Marlies carried along the wall. Up along the wing. We got a penalty coming up here on the play. There's the whistle, and here's the call.
That's not great timing, James. I think you're trying to get back in the game. Now you've got to kill this penalty off, too.
Another power play opportunity coming up here as they set up at the faceoff.
When you're on the power play and you get one in a game you haven't had many, don't let the coach think. Get yourself on the ice and get yourself ready for the face-off.
Gets it out of his own end. The Admirals will play the puck from behind the net. Poked away at center by Smith. Couldn't connect on that pass. Gives them nothing in front. Picked up along the wall by Smith. The Admirals have it in the offensive end. Moves it quickly over to Granlund. Here's a shot. There's a save. And there's a much-needed whistle, Ray.
Back in the day, you just take the puck and shoot it up into the crowd. That's a penalty now. The only stop you can get is from the goalie freezing it.
Just moments away from the resumption of this power play. They're ready to drop the puck here for this face-off. And a tenacious effort pays off as he comes up with it. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. And just got a piece of it to keep it out. Oh, cannot convert on that play.
Yeah, but James, I mean, not to, to make light of it, but you don't get many chances like this. This one's going to hurt because you're right in a position to score, and you don't even test the goalie.
Basically, my broadcast partner of 400 goals in the NHL would have converted, right?
408, who's counting?
Love save made by Cadet. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play.
Harambe's known to give his team a boost every time he scores. His born leader zone ability means he likes his actions to speak for him, guys, and it really gets his team buzzing.
Novak's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Both sides are evened up as the power play has expired.
Good work by the Killers here. They give themselves an opportunity, as giving up another one would be almost a death blow.
McEwen stick handling in his own zone. And he handles a cross-ice pass. Looks to set up at the point now. Not slugging the puck. Here's a short pass to Novak. Good defensive stop with the poke check. Harambe's carrying it ahead. Sends it to the middle. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Here they come. Down the left side on the attack. Denies it in front. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. Still lots of time left in the period. The Admirals have a little breathing room here, but not much as they lead at 3-2. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. The Admirals take it along the wall. Moves it to Kamal. Scooped up along the wall by Honka. With the puck inside the defensive zone. Takes the pass from the left wing. Man, he got hit.
You better move the puck quickly or you become a target.
Quick pass to Schneider. Pass broken up. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Slides it quickly to Schneider. And now he moves it to Afanasayev. Nice feed. And now it's to Knott. And he slides it quickly to Afanasayev. Here they come on the rush. Here's a chance. That's stopped. Hashtag blocked. Picked up along the boards by Afanasayev. And now he moves it quickly to Gross. With the stop. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Oh, score! He doubles up the rebound and tucks it home. More than half the frame has been played here. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Puck picked up in the open ice. From the left side into the middle of the neutral zone. Great forecheck by Draisaitl. Battling for it along the boards. Moves with the puck in the corner. Takes control of the puck.
Been a couple times tonight, James, I thought this game was going to stretch out, but it's not. And it's not going anywhere. This is how this league has become with the parity in it.
And here we go. And the takedown brings this one to an end.
There's lots of times the gloves come off and about 2 seconds in, somebody's looking for the exit room. There it is.
Well said.
You can't touch momentum, but you can feel it. And the home team's going to build a little bit, they believe, after a fight win.
Listen to this place. Play set to resume here finally after a spirited scrap just moments ago. Offenses zone face-off, and he wins the draw. In front on the tip. Somehow knocked away by the goalie on that one.
Obviously not a more dangerous place on the ice to shoot the puck from dead center. Shooter tries to go under the bar, and the goalie is better with the glove.
Face-off looming as both centers get into position. While the centers are jammed up, nice job by the winger to steal the puck. Moving into the attacking zone. Great defensive effort with the stick. And he takes the feed. And he loses possession of the puck after trying to make one too many moves.
He tries that extra move. I mean, sometimes it's okay. Sometimes you've got to just push the puck a little deeper. Now he's got a chance.
Shot! Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
No rebound there. You want the puck? Go get it in the corner. The goalie's turned it aside.
Harambe's going to play it against the half wall. Huge steal in his own end. Pass to Gravel. Quick feed to Schneider. Grabs the puck here in the neutral zone. The Admirals look to start the transition game. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Here in the late going to the frame, we are all tied up in this one. The Admirals win it in the defensive zone. Granlund's picking up steam. Dumps it in. Picks up the puck in his own end. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Poked away in the neutral zone by Knott. Can't make it work. The Admirals get a hold of the puck in the open ice. Quick shot! And he gets a piece of that one and denies it.
I think through traffic like that, you're just hoping the thing hits you.
Moves it quickly over to Honka. Pokes it away to keep the pressure on. And the puck's kicked free. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Burke. Tries to the crease. Oh, they couldn't connect on the play. Here's a short pass to Schneider. And that's broken up. Taken by Novak. Looks to make a play over to Schneider. Oh, what a chance, and it goes sideways. Taken along the wall by Novak. Fails to find the open man. Look at that hit. Maybe trying to wear down the opponents here. With possession along the wall. Can't make the connection on the pass. Keeps a hold of it on the play. And that goes off the glove and it stays out. Moves it to Cadet. Tries to get it over to Novak. Couldn't complete the play. The Marlies have it from their own end. Gaining momentum in the offensive end. He almost lost it for a second there, but regains control of the puck. Grabs it in his own end. Almost down to the final minute here in this third. Nice zone entry from the left. Shot. Scores! An absolute clutch finish puts them ahead.
It's felt like there was going to be a go-ahead goal pretty quickly here. There it is. That's a nice finish, and it's on the board.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, the Marlies are looking to build on this one-goal lead. Quick pass to Gross. Sends the pass over. And that pass goes awry. The Marlies are on the attack. The Admirals get a hold of the puck in their own end. And they'll dump it in. A spirited battle along the boards for the puck. Kicked up ahead to his teammate who skates away. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net. pass doesn't go. Here's a blast from the boards. Takes the puck at the point. Skates across the blue line. Feeds it on over to Gravel. And that's all she wrote from this one here tonight. The Marlies barely had the pucks on their sticks tonight, and yet they still come away with a win here, Razor.
Usually a time of possession will tell you who's going to control the game, and they never controlled it. They never had this game in hand, yet at the end, they've got the 2 points.
Thanks so much for joining us. We had a great time. Hope you did too. For all of us here at EA Sports, I'm James Cybulski. Good night.